Hello, I'm Angie, and I am a Jamberry Nails consultant, and I'm going to show you how to apply your Jamberry nail wrap. Congratulations on buying your first sheet. You must be so excited, and now we just have to figure out how to get them on, right? Okay, so they come, this is how they look. A lot of people find that it's easiest, if you don't know what size you wear, to cut each strip individually so that you can see it a little bit easier and have a better idea of trying to figure out which one is going to work best for you. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to start off with this one. I know which size mine are because I've been doing this a long time. But so this is what I mean. You just cut one out so you have one individual wrap. And then the next step, to just be easiest, is to cut it in half so that you have an idea, you can see. Now you take the flat, you have a flat end and a rounded end. So the round end goes to your cuticle, and the flat end is where I just cut it in half. So you take the flat end, and you want to put it up against the edge of your finger, and you want to be able to see that the wrap will go edge to edge on your nail without touching any skin on your finger. So this is the one that fits my pinky, so I'm going to use this one. So your first step is you want to, at this point, my nails are already shaped and filed and they're all ready to go. This is how I want them to look, and now we're just going to add the design. Okay, so then the first step, and this is the most important step, is an alcohol wipe. Okay, so you take this alcohol swab. There's so many reasons for this. One of them is to dry out any natural oils that you might have on your nails. The other one is to kill any bacteria that might be on your nails before you wrap them in your nail wrap and trap that bacteria in there. So you want to make sure that your nails are nice and clean. You also want to make sure that your cuticles are pushed back. You don't want to have any skin for the nail wrap to attach to. Okay. Alright, so I use the alcohol wipe. I'm just going to make sure that it's all the way dry. Just takes a second. You know, alcohol dries quickly. Okay, and so then in addition to the alcohol wipe, we need a cuticle pusher. I prefer the rubber tipped kind, but you can also use the wooden orange wood stick if that's what you have. You need a nail file. This is the pretty little Jamberry one. And you need some nail scissors, and then you need a heat source. Jamberry provides this fantastic heater, which I highly recommend. You can, of course, use your blow dryer. If that's all you have, it will work fine. But the heater is going to just make it so much easier for you, and it's quiet, too, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to apply this wrap. All right, so we start off, I'm going to take my cuticle stick, and use it to lift up the very edge and remove it, separate it from its plastic. Okay, and so you want to try to not touch it any more than you have to. Alright, so now there's the adhesive side and the design side. Alright, I'm going to put the adhesive side towards the heat. The package says 3 to 5 seconds, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to count to 3 and then put it on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then you just place it down. Again, you want to get it, leave a very small gap in front of your cuticle because you don't want it to touch your skin. Alright, and so then when you press it down, you take your cuticle stick. The rubber tip is easiest for this, of course, and then because you can get a really good seal this way. And you want to just press it down all along the edges. Make sure that you get a good seal all along the edges. And then you take your nail scissors. I always turn my hand over like this. If you try to cut it like this, you can't see where your natural nail is. But if you turn your hand over like that, you can see your natural nail under the wrap. Okay, so that's what I do. Turn my hand over, and then I trim the excess wrap as close to my natural nail as I can. Okay, now this is trash because it's already been heated. If you're frugal, you can trim your nail wrap to be pretty close to your natural nail before you've heated it, and then just save that on your sheet. If your nails are short, you can do that. But once you've heated it, it's trash. Okay, so now I've trimmed it off, and so it's short The wrap is just about the same as my natural nail. And at this point, I would go ahead and do all my nails on one hand before I would go back and file. But for the video, I'm just going to do the one. Okay, and so then this is a really important part, all right? So we have a really good seal all the way around, and now I've trimmed it off so it's very close to the length of my natural nail. Now I'm going to take my nail file, and I'm just going to go in a downward motion 90 degrees from my nail. Okay, this is important. You don't want to go up and down. If you go like this too much, you're going to leave a little edge of the nail wrap. If you go like this too much, you're going to file off the design. So you need to go straight up and down as much as possible. All right, and you just go down. Don't saw up and down because you don't want to lift up on that edge. Okay. And then as you're doing it, you will start to see some of the excess. It'll start to roll off. I just lifted it up so you can see it there in the video, but you'll see it start to roll off. And as it rolls off, it'll just gently slough itself off. And that is all there is to it. And now I have a beautiful polka dot wrap applied. All right, that's it.